Hello and welcome back to the channel, where today I will be doing something a little bit different. Well, not that different from what I do on the channel, but I'm gonna be playing Lawn Mowing Simulator, which is a game I just picked up yesterday. I picked it up for $5, which seems like a really decent deal for this game. And it's pretty fun, so I'm gonna get started here. And yeah, let's go. I just got a new lawn tractor, so I'm excited about that. Oh man, this is quite the garden. Uh, you know what? I'll try doing the ground check this time. I don't usually do the ground check, but I figure if I'm doing a video, I should show off as much of the game as I can. Let's see here. This is a really pretty looking game, I think. I was really surprised how good it looks, actually. And it's set in Britain, so you get to see nice British houses and cottages. You'd think these people would do a better job cleaning up their lawn before the lawnmower person comes. Let's see, anything over here? Oh, I love that birdhouse. Oh, that's so nice. There's one more thing I'm missing. I'm also lagging a little bit, so I think I'm gonna adjust the graphics settings. I wanted to adjust the, I think that my headphones are surround sound. Maybe they're just quad sound. No, I don't know. I guess I'll just set them to stereo. I'll just set that to normal. That's slightly improved the frame rate. Alright, what's that one last thing, though? I hope I'm not just gonna be running around like a chicken with her head cut off for 3.5 more minutes. I would like to get this ground check done. Is it over by here, perhaps? No. I was just listening to some anime soundtracks earlier. Well, there we go. Was that a little dog poop? A little coil? Alright. So this is my new lawn tractor. Let's again, first person here. Oh man. Oh, did I adjust the, Oh well. Seems a bit more sensitive. Alright, so what's the cut height here? Cut height range 5.5 to 6.5 centimeters. So split the difference and say 6 centimeters. Excuse me, 6 centimeters. So let's start on this side here. This This lawnmower was a bit of a big investment, but A, it can mulch, which I'm given to understand is just the best thing possible in this game. And it has a wider cutting deck. It has an almost, I think, maybe more than 20 centimeter wider cutting deck than the lawn tractor I was using before. So, away we go. So, this is, it's pretty straightforward. I don't know how much commentary I'm going to be able to get out of this, but hopefully a decent amount. It's just a nice, relaxing game, I think. I love listening to the sound of the lawnmower engine. Every lawnmower is a different engine sound, which, I mean, that might sound obvious, but, not every game with lawnmowers gets that right. But, this game does, and the lawnmowers seem decently accurately modeled. I will be interested to see if the hour clock on this machine counts up. I will be very glad if it does. And, if it doesn't, then, there's still a statistic to, track your time on the mower. But I'd be very happy if that little digital display comes up. This is quite the sweet mower. So I don't know if we get Stiga brand mowers in America. So you might have noticed this is British. Well, I think I mentioned that earlier. But so it's a bit of a different lawn mowing landscape to the US. But, you know, it's still grass being cut, so ultimately it's not totally different. I should make sure I'm not leaving huge lines in the lawn or anything. Making sure, well, you know what I mean, not leaving big spots of grass that I have to clean up. And yeah, this is a pretty sweet mower. 108 centimeter cutting deck, which I thought that's pretty slick. And it says it's a Stiga V-twin. I don't know if Stiga makes their own engines. I looked on the Stiga website last night, and it seems like a lot of their stuff is powered by Honda engines. So I don't know if they've just had to label it as a Stiga engine in this game to avoid having to license with Honda or what. But either way, it's a V-twin in this mower, as is pretty typical for lawn tractors. But, I think my own family's lawn tractor is a Troy-Bilt. I believe that has a V-twin. The one complaint, the one major, well, I have two complaints that they model the lawn tractors in this game. A, you can't turn the headlights on while you're mowing, which is just a little bit of a bummer. You know, at least on my family's Troy-Bilt, the headlights automatically come on when you turn it on. And B, there's no exhaust smoke or anything. Not that lawnmowers are especially smoky in operation, but it would be nice to see a little bit of exhaust fumes and stuff coming out of the tractor. But it's not a deal breaker. And again, I got this game for $5. So really, I think this is a good deal here. And I'd had my eye on it for a while. It was on my Nintendo wish list. But it's finally come up for a good sale. So I'm happy about that. It's such a pretty game. It's very well modeled. So the developers of this game, Skyhook Games, are I actually know about them already because they are developers for the Train Simulator Classic and Train Sim World. Those games. And they make good stuff. I will say their Horseshoe Curve, well, I wouldn't say it's a complete dud, but it's not as good as it could have been. I think because it was their first effort for Train Sim World, it was kind of a test. But I would have liked it to be finished a little bit more nicely. But anyways, they do good stuff, generally. They're British, I believe. And yeah, so this is kind of home turf for them. But this is, I believe, I could be totally wrong. I believe this is their only independent game. Well, it's not independent. It was published by Curve Games. But I believe it was their only, standalone game effort. I could be totally wrong about that. But, yeah. Yep. Just classic lawn-mowing action. I have to say, this might sound a little bit silly, but this reminded me... Oh! The clock does count up on the digital display. That's very good. Yes, I love that. But, oh yeah. So, this is gonna sound absolutely ridiculous, but it reminds me of lawnmower mods for, like, first-person shooters, or weed trimmer mods. Like, there's a couple mods for Doom to add, like, a weed trimmer and a lawnmower and stuff, because people do crazy things in Doom. This kind of reminds me of that, except it's its own whole game and you're actually mowing lawns and not, misusing lawn equipment. But it's very good. Quite like it. I would like if there was maybe like a radio provided, but you can listen to your own music while you play, so it's not a big deal. I have opted not to play music because I don't have any copyright-free music. Well, that's a lie. I have a little bit of copyright-free music on my hard drive, but that's for editing into video soundtracks, So, not really. I mean, I like it. I like it enough to put in my videos, but I don't listen to it outside of my videos, I was listening earlier to some anime soundtracks from the 2000s and 2010s. They downloaded from the Predator Arrow Archive website, which is a good website, by the way, if you like the Predator Arrow aesthetic. But yeah, it was also my soundtrack of choice for the Arrow Valley, which I've also been playing lately. Taking up a bit of my time. In a good way. I'm not complaining at all that it's been taking up a chunk of time. Because it is also a really fun game. And I also picked it up on sale. $30 instead of $40. But, yeah, that's a very nice game. It adds something special to train simulation, which I think pretty much every train simulator has been lacking to this point, which is, excuse me, career mode progression and aspects of that. So you have to unlock licenses for trains as you go, you earn money, you spend money, you can restore locomotives in a museum. It's a pretty cool game. That's not what we're playing today. Today we're playing Lawn Mowing Simulator. And I am halfway done this lawn already, which is kind of unbelievable. Time goes by fast when you're giving commentary. Alright, I'm just gonna mow up close here. There are lines in the grass, but that's from my wheels, my treads. Yeah, but my ultimate goal in this game was to get the diesel mower. You know me, I love diesel engines. And there is a diesel lawnmower in this game, which also happens to be like the pinnacle lawnmower in the game. So I would like to get that. I think it has a flail mower attachment too, which is cool. But for now, we're riding on the gasoline, quote-unquote petrol-powered V-twin Stiga. Oh crap, I damaged the ground with my turning. I think we were done with this half of the lawn. So let's move on to this half. This is a really nice house, I think. The houses in this game are really nice. Well, these are cottages, I think, considered. By British standards, I should say. Not quite what we'd call, well, you might call this a cottage in Canada, but they also don't really build them like this in Canada. A cottage in Britain is like an old secondary house. Oh crap, I destroyed the labyrinth. You get the real lawn mowing experience of getting a face full of bushes. Riding through bushes and tree branches and stuff, just like in a real lawn. Oh, destroyed the plow. Crap. Oh man, I need to be more careful. That's 3 flowers I've destroyed so far. All in one go. Nice not to have to worry about the collector bag. So the previous lawnmower I had, the lawnmower I started with, it was kind of like the basic starting lawnmower for the game. So there's 3 lawnmowers you can start with. There's a Stiga, like this. Well, not exactly like this. It's a Stiga Estate. This is a Stiga Tornado. With a well, that had a collector bag. This one has a mulcher plate. But the Stiga Estate with the collector bag, a Patterson side discharge, which is a really small one. I wouldn't start with that one because it's just really small and it'll take you ages. I mean, it is only 4 centimeters smaller than the collector bag, but I wouldn't get it, even though it is, I think, technically more maneuverable. And a Knight, which I think the Knight mowers are really cool. I couldn't really tell you why I haven't picked them, except for that I just like lawn tractors. The Knight mowers are like a whole different class of vehicle, honestly. But, yeah, those are the 3 you can start with. This is like the first upgrade mower. So there's something like, I think, 12 or 15 mowers in the game as of right now. I don't think they're adding any more updates. I don't think this game's been updated for some time, which is fine. It's a complete game. It's not like an early access game that got abandoned. But, yeah, so this is like the first upgrade lawnmower. And I am quite pleased with it so far. It's a lawn tractor, so it's still pretty maneuverable. It's got a wide deck, wider than any of the starting mowers. Let's cut this section off and do it all the way. Let's see. Yeah. Awesome. Here we go. Anyways, this is, I could honestly see myself using this lawnmower for, well, I'm not going to say I can see myself using it for the whole game, because I don't know what the rest of the game is like. But, so far, I would say this is an incredibly adequate mower for my needs. Eventually, I will get a second mower, probably the Stiga, or the, well, really, probably whatever's cheapest, so I can have another employee do more lawn So this game, it's not just mowing lawns individually with no context attached. It is a company management game, which I think is really cool. That's one of the things that kind of drew me to the game. And, you know, I love some management aspects in any game I play. A little bit of strategy, you know, a little bit of motivation to play, give me a proper career. And so the goal is eventually to have more employees, more mowers, you know, do a proper business, you know? So that is the goal. I don't know how much of this game will put on camera. Well, you know, not on camera, you know, on recording, you know what I mean. But, you know, I just thought it'd be nice to do this for a video today. I'm sorry I've been a bit patchy with the videos lately. I've just been occupied with other things. I had a lovely visit with not with my Nana and Papa, from my Nana and Papa. They came and visited us, which was really nice. It doesn't happen very often. So, yeah. Oh man, I damaged the ground. If you turn with full opposite lock, not opposite lock, just opposite lock is something specific. If you turn with full lock for too long, you damage the ground. I'm always nervous about doing that. I'm not a perfect player yet, you know? But hopefully I can get there. I can be a lawn mowing pro. Let's go around this ornament here. Whoa. That's a bit of a ladder. There we go. I like the subtle vibrations in the controller as you go. That's a very nice feature. Like we're almost done here, and then we'll get out the trimmer, or the strimmer, I think, as they call it in Britain. You know, it's a weed whacker. You know, let's not call it by a different name. It's just a weed whacker trimmer. Oh man, that was ground damage. Dang. Maybe I'm a little bit distracted with commentary here, but that's fine. You don't get a huge fine for ground damages. Obviously, you don't want to do that, but it's not the end of the world, you know. Anyways, you know, if you've seen my Farming Simulator videos, you can see why I would like this. It's kind of in the vein. Well, I don't know if you could say it's in the vein of Farming Simulator, but you are riding on lawn tractors and doing lawn trimming. Oh man, that's cutting complete. Let's just finish up this bit here. There we go. We didn't even need to get the trimmer out. We did it in 19 minutes. Very good. Let's bring the cut deck up. Awesome, awesome. That's very good. So, well, I won't wrap the video up just yet. I'll escape to the menus. There's our truck. Ford F-150, I think. Well, it's not branded in-game, but, you know, it's easy to tell what stuff is sometimes. Alright, turn her off. Get off the truck, or the tractor. And, yeah. So, I'm just gonna demonstrate it. This is the string trimmer, or strimmer, as they call it, or as we would call it in the US, a weed whacker. There you go. It's just a little electric thing. And you know how to use a weed whacker. You just, You just hit the extra bits of grass with it, and away you go. But looks like we're done here. It's a beautiful day too. This looks like just the perfect kind of day. Oh, and some starlings flying over. I think that's such a cool thing to have in the game. The starlings. But yeah, there it is. You know, made a few mistakes, but got it done in decent time, decently quick, and that's pretty good stuff. Didn't make a huge amount of mistakes. Well, I made a little bit of mistakes, but yeah. Excuse me. For £4 79 pence, I think is the small denominator, but yeah, £494 total. Pretty good. And that's our weekly report. I made almost £2,000. That was just selling my other mowers so I could get this one. £6,000 vehicle purchases, 11, almost £12 penalties, $1.26 maintenance. Looks like it doesn't include the gas money, but a weekly loss £2,367. That's just because we bought a mower. That's the start of the game. You buy a mower, so that loss is just the loss of the starting money to buying the mower. Newcomer rank 4. All right. Hilltop, the Davies Garden General Cut, 56 Coble Street Garden General Cut, 62 Coble Street Garden General Cut. Pretty good. So thank you for watching. This was a pretty good episode, I think. And see you next time. Have a good one, everybody. Make sure to like the video if you liked it, comment on it, leave a comment letting me know what you think, and subscribe to the channel if you like this kind of thing. And have a good one, everybody. Bye bye for now.